Thank you for joining us here. I want to welcome everybody to our groundbreaking ceremony for the library's Children's Play and Learn Patio. First, I would like to welcome our Mayor Pro Tem and our City Council, who without their support, this project would not be possible. This day would also have not come to fruition if it were not for the advice, approval, and advocacy of our city manager and our city project staff. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication to the Santa Ana community. The project we celebrate today is more than acknowledging the laying down of the foundation of a new library activity area. Today, we celebrate laying down the foundation of the Santa Ana Public Library as a new leader in innovative library services. Public libraries are more than just books and studying quietly. They serve as community hubs for interactive learning and entertainment for families across our community. The Santa Ana Public Library is no different. We are a community building organization helping residents create new social networks, find support with their fellow community members, and form new and lasting friendships. When this project is completed, the Play and Learn Children's Patio will set the stage for lifelong learning in the community, which will then lay the building blocks for academic, career, and economic success for our city and our residents. The main library patio renovation project will add a Luckey Climber play structure to the patio space, as well as new seating, reading, learning areas, lighting, hardscape, drought-tolerant landscape, and irrigation. The new site concept will be implemented to create a fully interactive play and learning space for children and families. Early education in young children often happens in formal settings, such as classrooms. But much of the way young children learn is through play and interaction with their peers. The Play and Learn Children's Patio is the library's first construction project that addresses how children learn from a very young age. The open and non-linear site plan will bring children and families together from throughout the community to play and learn in a fun and informal setting. So with that, I appreciate all you coming out and sharing in this monumental day with us. Let's now take a moment for the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you could all stand.
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you so much. So now I would like to take a moment to introduce and welcome our Mayor Pro Tem, David Penaloza, to share some comments that he has about the project.
Thank you, Director Brian. Brian, give it a round of applause for Brian, our library director, everybody. None of this would be possible without the work of our staff. So give them a round of applause. Our city managers here, public works director, parks and rec, library. We're all here out today, and of course the city council and the mayor, who's not here as well. Like you said, my name's Mayor Pro Tem David Penaloza, here in Santa Ana. And before I begin, I just want to ask, because I was asked, and I know how slow things with government could be. Brian, when is the expected completion date of this playground, children's play area supposed to be?
January 2022.
January 2022, everybody. So just in time for that cold winter month. So we'll make sure to invite you all when that happens. So today we are here celebrating the groundbreaking of the Santa Ana Public Library Play and Learn Children's Patio. This renovation project will transform a previously underutilized empty space at the main library right behind me into a fully interactive and learning space for children and families. The patio will have a large climbing play structure, new seating, reading and learning areas, lighting, hardscape, drought-tolerant landscape, and irrigation. It will encourage Santa Ana families, like all of you here, to visit the library and take advantage of the many other educational resources that are here. The new Play and Learn Children's Patio shows that the city of Santa Ana is finding innovative new approaches to serve our community. Young children don't just learn in the classroom, but through play and social interactions. The Children's Patio is our library's first major construction project that addresses how children learn from a very young age. So solo quería decir un poquito de eso en español, para los que están aquí que hablan español. Todo esto no sería posible sin el trabajo de nuestra facultad aquí en la ciudad de Santa Ana y el concilio municipal detrás de mí. Y estamos tan contentos de tener esto, que será un lugar para que los niños disfruten, aprendan desde una temprana edad. Y será inaugurada el enero del año que entra, enero 2022. So, aquí los espero ese día, and we'll let we know so we can all enjoy it. And with that said, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Councilmember, I drew a blank, Jessie Lopez. Oh my goodness, I was like, wait a minute. My colleague, Councilmember Jessie Lopez, please join me up here.
So when this project is completed in January of 2022, this will provide many children with a positive experience at their local public library. And it will also give them a lot of benefits with their education. It will help fill the educational gap that exists in the city during the summertime when children are out of school. And it will help provide children with these exciting learning experiences at a young age. And as many have already said, that will help lay the building blocks for academic career and economic success later in life, and ultimately success in our community as well. And the City Council has made early childhood education a priority in our city budget and with the revived Santa Ana Pandemic Recovery Plan. And on behalf of Councilmember Hernandez, who could not be here today, I want to thank Public Works, our library, the City Manager's Office, and all of our colleagues for working together on this. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Jessie Lopez. Now I would like to introduce our other colleague, Councilmember Nelida Mendoza.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am going to be speaking to you underwater today. It's a little garbled, but I think you can understand a little bit. You know, Santa Ana Public Library is historical in many ways. My family here, this is where we came to do our classroom assignments. When we first arrived in the United States, we had no idea such a resource was available to us, but one of our neighbors one day said, hey, let's take you over to reading time. And where was the reading time? Right here, right in there at our very own Santa Ana Library. From then on, my parents discovered that we could do our assignments better because we checked out the encyclopedias. Remember that? There was no there was no Wikipedia. And so I was able to do much better assignments throughout my academics. And here, thanks to this wonderful library here, we didn't have any satellite libraries. This was the only one. And then when I had kids, this is where we spent many of our summers because I really enjoyed reading. And so I brought the kids here. There was contests, there was prizes, there was movies. And of course, I checked out my encyclopedias to continue learning. But now we have such an incredible program here with this new children's playground that is going to bring even better opportunities for my future grandchildren so that we can continue this path of learning right here in our very own downtown. One important new funding source for children and youth programs such as this is the revenue from the legal marijuana sales and operations. The $884,000 Children's Patio project is funded entirely by the city's Cannabis Public Benefit Fund. The Cannabis Fund has received more than $30 million over the past 3 years. That money is split among youth programs and services and the enforcement of illegal cannabis operations and our general fund. However, last month, the City Council approved an ordinance to shift more cannabis tax revenue from enforcement activities to youth services. Between our Cannabis Fund and the federally funded Revived Santa Ana program, we can look forward to many more amazing projects and programs to serve our children and our youth. The city of Santa Ana is planning for its future, not just as a city, but also for its strength in youth and building more brain power. And I would like to introduce my colleague, Councilmember Phil Bacerra.
The Santa Ana Public Library stands as a testament to Santa Ana's long-held desire to provide exceptional and exemplary civic facilities for all of us to enjoy. The library was built by a local contractor, Rudy Gallegos, who built many of the buildings here in Santa Ana in the 20th century. And it was designed by a local architect named Harold Gamino, but also helped by Francis Keeley. And why is that important? Because Francis Keeley also helped design the very renowned expansion of the Detroit Public Library. It showed that Santa Ana took value and still does when it comes to its civic buildings. So this project here today with the Play and Learn Children's Activity Patio is an exciting endeavor. It takes this facility that has served the community for over 60 years and adds another dimension for our youth to enjoy. Because as we all know, our youth don't just learn in the classroom, but they learn through physical activity and social interaction. So with the leadership of our library director, Brian Sternberg, as it was already mentioned, we're looking forward to the completion in when? January 2022. So with that, I'm very excited to be a part of this groundbreaking, and I'm looking forward to seeing this completed, and I want to thank everybody who came out today to witness this. Thank you.
Thank you, colleagues. And then just to add to that, I want to, let everybody know that the library behind us is also, recently going through a $15 million renovation. And please correct me, staff, if I got that number wrong. And so $15 million to renovate our library, thanks to the American recovery dollars that we received from the feds, and the Revive Santa Ana plan. And, everything from hotspots to books, the digital library, the online resources are available here. You got your children's play center, and Bookmobile is also coming back to the city of Santa Ana. I grew up with the bookmobiles coming to my school and going through our neighborhoods. So it's gonna be nice to have that back to try to expand our library system under Director Brian. And when are the bookmobiles coming, Director Brian?
Same time.
Same
January
time.
2022.
So January 2022 is going to be a very, very important, time for our library. I don't want any surprises. So hopefully we see him here, and everybody, Councilmember Hernandez, who actually represents this area, is just arriving here. So.
Today we are celebrating the groundbreaking at the Santa Ana Public Library's Play and Learn Children's Patio. So let's give a round of applause for that. This renovation project is going to transform a previously underutilized empty space at our main library and into a fully interactive play and learning space for children and families. This patio will have a large climbing and play structure. It will have new seating. It will have reading and learning areas, lighting, hardscape, drought tolerant landscape, and irrigation. It will encourage Santa Ana families to visit the library and take advantage of the many other educational resources that are here. The new Play and Learn Children's Patio shows that the city of Santa Ana is finding innovative new approaches to serve our community. The Children's Patio is our library's first major construction project that will address how children learn from a young age. I believe that early childhood education is imperative. I believe that the first 5 years of our lives prepare us for the next 80. And it is to be celebrated that Santa Ana is investing in early childhood development and early childhood education. One more important new funding source for our children and youth programs, such as this revenue, comes from the legal marijuana sales and operations. The $884,000 Children's Patio project is funded entirely by the city's Cannabis Public Benefit Fund. The Cannabis Fund has received more than $30 million over the past 3 years. That money is split amongst youth programs and services, enforcement of illegal cannabis operations, and our general fund. However, last month the City Council approved an ordinance to shift more cannabis tax revenue from enforcement activities to youth services. So let's give that a round of applause. Santa Ana is headed in a new direction, and between our Cannabis Fund and the federally funded Revive Santa Ana program, we can look forward to many new amazing projects and programs to serve our children and youth, the city of Santa Ana is planning for its future. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem, council members. I just want to again thank our city council. We could not make this project happen without them. I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far. And really for me, this journey has just begun with the Santa Ana Public Library. I look forward to many years here to make the Santa Ana Public Library a leader in library services, not just in Orange County, but across the state of California. And you have my commitment that that will happen as the Library Services Director. This Play and Learn Children's Patio will be an extraordinary addition to our historic city and will serve youth for generations to come. So let's officially break ground on this exciting project. Everybody can feel free. We got some great refreshments over here. Cheers to the great city of Santa Ana, and cheers to the families and children who will certainly take advantage of this new and exciting space that we are about to create. Thank you again.